What's good, brethren? Yes, man. Yes. You know, man, this video is in response to brother Eric Hanley, who left a comment, and he was asking, if I could do a video with regards to more of a specific video so far as mental health and us as black men here in America and stuff. And, it's crazy. Earlier today, I was thinking about the struggle of being a black man in America and the unique issues that we have here as a black American man. Then when you add on to that, that if you would try to be a righteous brother or just a decent brother, and you in the truth of scripture, this place of America is not for us. And specifically what I was thinking about earlier is the crucible. And what is a crucible? And I thought about this. A crucible is like, well, let's go to the definition. I looked this up. But I was thinking about this before I read the brother's comment. I was like, wow, man, that must be the Most High. So now I was thinking about the crucible. I said, before I even looked the definition up and stuff, I was like, this American culture is like a burning punishment pot, a crucible. And it's like going to make you or break you. Like here in this country, it's not built for black American men who are like, more specifically scripture based. If you are a heterosexual regular brother, first of all, let me do the disclaimer. I'm not a mental health professional, and I ain't giving, I'm giving kind of life experience. I ain't, giving you like certified advice and all that stuff, so don't be trying to sue me. Anyway, I'm just giving you my opinion. Take this for education purposes, and all that. Disclaimer over. My experiences in life is basically what I'm, go roll with, and let's go. So I'm looking at back to what the crucible is. Let's do that. Let's go to the definition. And where we at here? Okay. This is a dictionary. A crucible is a ceramic or metal container in which metals or other substances may be melted or subjected to high temperatures. So, like if you're looking in let's see, maybe I'll even put a photo of this on the thumbnail, but basically like you look at the foundries and stuff. I did a little bit of welding and stuff, but not much, but like metal works. They have this thing called, a crucible. They heat up the crucible and they put the metal in there up to a certain temperature and stuff. And the metal at first was solid and now it's liquid after the heat is applied. Similar to brothers, how Most High said, we are gold. And he also talks about the furnace of affliction. Furnace could be representative of a crucible, something that burns you. Like say if it said many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Yah delivers him from them all. Something similar like that. So if you walk this walk, especially as a spiritual brother, man, the scriptures is like friend repellent. The scriptures is like female repellent. Like, you know what I mean? Many of the afflictions that a brother go, let's look at this. So afflictions and all this, it's like the crucible. Okay. So America, how it's set up, it's against men. It's definitely against spiritual brothers, man. If you're, homosexual or you're a woman, or thirdly, if you was a simp, then America is perfectly puzzle piece fitted for you. But if you're a heterosexual brother or spirit, you into the scriptures, man, this is a place of burning, consistent affliction for you. You see what I mean? Like some guy, like it's kind of like that movie Matrix when Morpheus was telling Neo that you've been living in the dream world, Neo, and he was like, something in your mind, it's like a splinter in your mind. You can't put your finger on it, you know what I mean? But it's something that ain't right, something like that. So a lot of brothers might not know what's wrong, but you're like, dang man, something ain't right. And then they be like, something wrong with how males and females deal to each other. Something wrong with this and that, right? Like that's what I did. Many brothers, probably why you even on my YouTube page, because you saw like, dang, something ain't right with the BAW, the black woman in America. You like, dang. You know what I mean? And so brother asked me, what does BAW mean to be black American woman? Now, black women in other countries, it varies. I mean, I showed videos where you had many photos where you had black women bowing down and serving, like literally bowing down and literally proposing. That's white women proposing to black men too. But yeah, proposing to the man on their knees, bringing the food, black women. You know what I'm saying? I know it's kind of, if you live in America or you live in the UK maybe, you know what I mean? We ain't really seen much of that, you know what I mean, at all. But in general, I have some of that and it's fun, man. It's really like what the woman's supposed to do. Bow down. You know what I mean? I don't look at this as something extra. Like a person say, oh, well, this woman's a virgin, or oh, she cooks for you, she cleans for you. This is baseline, bro. She's supposed to be a virgin. She's supposed to cook for you. She's supposed to be feminine. She's supposed to have her own hair. She's supposed to, clean the house. She's supposed to rear children. See, a lot of us men in America, man, we are deprived of the basics. We are deprived of baseline behaviors that women are supposed to be bringing to the table. But these are the things that women have brought to the table for thousands, since humankind began, thousands of years, bro. But it shows you how, oh man, it's that scripture that says oppression makes a wise man mad. Wise man will be mad, angry, and in some cases, have mental problems. Because you like, man, this is oppressive. You see, the women progressing. You see they using laws to oppress men and strip them up. In American society, they use laws to strip men of their resources. You see she can put fake rape, fake all kind of charges, rape and harassment charges, and even assault charges. You see that with Jonathan Majors. This woman stole his cell phone. He took it back and pushed her back into the door, and she was the aggressor. She assaulted him, allegedly, and he pushed her away, you know what I mean, and ran down the street. So him running down the street, it's completely evident. And the evidence of, I don't care nothing about Jonathan Majors except to use this as an example. Neither do I care about P. Diddy, but to use that as an example. The point is that women rule, but that's a scriptural that the women will rule over men for a period of time. And Most High allow everybody, to have their time of ease. You see what I mean? And this is the woman's time of ease. We are closely getting to the end of this. You know what I mean? So they even got their time of liberty, freedom, and all of this. But to the wise man like us, this is very oppressive. You see these women are completely careless. I watched another police officer video where this white woman, a Karen, you know what I mean, a skinny Karen, she was complaining that this other, Rainbow Coalition looking hook nose, I mean, not hook nose, but what do you call it, bull nose ring or whatever, just some fat chick with tattoos and rainbow colored hair. Gosh, man, these women are vile. And that's another oppressive thing. Okay, so she got mad that the other woman was recording some leaves or something. And then the skinny Karen, put her dogs in a car. Because this is another thing I was thinking about this the last couple of days. I want to coin this phrase. Here it goes. Women in America, a lot of times, love their dog. They treat their dog better than they treat their man. And they treat their man like a low-down, dirty dog. These women are so inept so far as male, female dealing with men. They treat their dogs better than a man. They treat their man like a dog. You know what I mean? Oh, come here, little Sam. Oh, come here, come here. You know, feed Sam. They clothe Sam. They wash Sam. They walk Sam. But to cook her man a meal, that's oppressive. Y'all see what I mean? This is the asinine backwardness of America, bro. They treat their men like trash and they treat their dogs like men and kings. And so, my point is, man, when you sit back and you look at this, it's like, okay, these are all the things that's very wrong, and this is environmental. This is an environmental situation. So, in a location situation, a cultural situation, way far above your pay grade, mine too. Once you accept this, see, the truth shall make you free. Once you accept that, okay, this is the problem, like I said with the example earlier, a splinter in the mind. What's wrong here, man? What's wrong? You go on what? Google, you go on YouTube videos, you say, what's wrong with black women? Or what's wrong with male-female relationships? Then you get these pieces to the puzzle and you become more wise. A wise man seeks wisdom. Oh, shoot. Then you understand, you watch, Fresh and Fit, or you watch these different, YouTube videos of Kevin said, and you be like, man, or these my videos, and you be like, man, that's what the problem is. It's cultural, it's environmental, it's legal, it's structural. It's not me. So then you like some trigger. You like, oh, this is the truth. And then, after a while, the excitement maybe go down a little. You like, okay, now I know the truth. It's a bitter pill to swallow. Remember, red pill, blue pill? The truth is a bitter pill to swallow a lot of times. It's liberating, but also, now that you understand the truth that, wow, this is environmental. Wow, this is locational. Wow, this is cultural. Wow, this is legal. And the problem's not me, but it's like, okay, how do I get away from this oppressive trash bag culture? Now that I know, see, it's a blessing to know the truth. It's a blessing to know that it ain't you. You need to up level. Now I said, you should be up level and become the best version of yourself, XYZ. But to know that the problem ain't you. The problem, like you understand, okay, women shouldn't be masculine. Women shouldn't have tattoo. Women shouldn't be, you understand me, combative in all in men's faces. What if men, you start asking these questions, what is in the pay? It's a whole, man, just like the Pandora's box is open, you know what I mean? So you as a wise man, you want to search out the truth. And the truth is oppressive, but it's also extremely liberating. But it's also, not as you know the truth, you see what should be. And this is the mind job. You see what should be. I was just going off for this. Well, you see what should be, but then you see what is currently, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is pathetic. And then like, it goes to deep levels and stuff, man. You start seeing, different things that are in the movies and how this is socially constructed, and they spend billions of dollars in movies to create a scenario, to create a culture where women are combative. You're like, oh my gosh, this is... So you go to these different levels of whatever understanding you derive, and you're like, man, so then the scripture stands true. Oppression makes a wise man mad. Your mental health, in my opinion, it must be bathed in the truth so you can stay mentally strong and mentally healthy and spiritually strong. Because as the mind goes, so goes the body. Once you understand the truth of things, then, okay, now you're healthy. Even though you know the truth, even though you know the truth and it's oppressive and it's depressing many times, but you know that this is the truth. You know that this is socially constructed. And you knowing the truth, that don't mean that you ain't going to have aggravation and depression. You very likely, now that you know what it is, you're like, okay. Like even with me, I'm like, I get depressed. Yeah, man. How can you not look at Lot, Father Abraham's nephew Lot, when he was in old Sodom. See, another piece of the truth, another piece of the puzzle is to understand that America is new Sodom and is worse. The Most High said is worse than old Sodom, bro. You see the heaviness of this? Once you understand that where we live in America and this whole, white man constructed wet dream of allowing his woman to rule over him and stuff, this is their construct, bro. and is worse than Sodom, the original Sodom, bro. Once you understand and internalize that, now you're like, oh, I don't belong here. Oh, Most High going to eradicate this place. Oh, this is the truth, bro. It ain't like, oh, I need to up level. Yeah, up level, become the best version of yourself, yada, yada, yada. I agree with that. Hit the muscle, hit the gym, build your money. Yeah, absolutely. I would do the same things. However, that's what you can do, what I can do. But it's certain powers that are above me and you. This is a environment that you was born into. This is the Matrix, bro. Like you can't overdo, you can't do nothing about the Matrix environment you was born into. It was already set up like this. Women was already set up and had legal laws and stuff in place to strip a man of 50% of everything he's ever earned and future earnings. Like, this is not you. Women have already been socially conditioned through media, through movies, and all of this before you was born to be rebellious in 304s. This is now we are seeing the full manifestation of this degeneracy. And it's not vexing to say a person that's homosexual. It's not vexing to women. You know what I'm saying? I mean, simps, I'm talking about a real simp, not a dude who simped, but many of us have already simped. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but I'm talking about the thoroughbred, all in, plugged in, never will be unplugged simp. That's what I'm talking about. Because many of us was born into just simping. You always take a woman out on a date, and we were taught these BS points of views by the system. You see what I mean? It was automatically programmed into us. So many of us were simps. You know what I mean? And some people say, all right, man, I was born and pimping from the womb to the tomb. It's like, all right, some dudes is born like that, but majority of men, have been programmed to be simps by their single mothers. You see what I mean? So, but that's where we live. So, something I was thinking about. So let's go to the ceramics. So that's what a crucible is. When I look at America, America is a crucible for men. It's like a place of testing, a place of burning. Like I said, the Most High will make a man more precious than fine gold. When you look at America, it was never built with black men in mind, other than us to be servants, abused, terrorized, and misused and discarded when we can't do any more labor and slavery. See what I mean? When you really look at the concept of America. And then when you look at it, see, that's another piece of wisdom. See, the scriptures give you, when you understand the truth, it give you mental health. There ain't no, in my opinion, ain't no certain thing. See, you go to a professional, they going to give, see, Most High makes the whole mind and the spirit free. But, you go to a professional, they can do some stuff if they really are, I believe in mental health professionals, the right ones, you know what I mean? I definitely believe in that because, sometimes people ain't got nobody to talk to. And, a lot of times when we come to brotherhood, man, in this simp culture, man, many people are just friends when it's convenient, or friends. Once you start getting in the truth, you start figuring out who your friends is, and you start figuring out the integrity or lack thereof of your woman. And that's how you figure out a lot of times who a man is based on how he interact with women, whether it be women in general, or number two, his own woman, or number three, your woman. You know what I mean? If he so a lot of times dudes will try to, they'll be hanging out, and then a female, is in the picture, and then they start teasing and busting his friend's balls, and you know what I mean, try to break him down in the sight of the female. See what I mean? So you're like, oh, so this dude's a simp, and we ain't really. So then you take note. Oh, this dude is he's simping. Okay, so now this dude ain't loyal, and it has been revealed. Truth. See, so man, mental health and clarity, man. It's the whole game. The whole war is in the mind, bro. You know what I mean? So how do you have, I'm talking about from my own experience. Yeah, you can go to a therapist and all this and talk, which is great. Hey, even doing these videos is therapeutic to me. That's a piece of mental health. You see what I mean? Let's talk about some, I kind of established, I know I've been kind of different, went here and went there, but I'm going to go to some more solutions and things that I personally do to help build my mental health and spiritual health too. First, I pray to the Most High regularly, pretty much throughout the day. Two, reading the scriptures. You know what I mean? It's a good practice. I need to be doing it more. You know what I mean? And let's see, prayer, reading the scriptures. Three, physical exercise. I do push-ups and pull-ups and stuff like that. Let me see. This is my own little, and brothers, if y'all got things that help y'all build y'all, your vibe, your mental health, you know what I mean, and spiritual, emotional health and all this, feel free to drop that in the comment section. I'm just, things that I do. You know what I mean? I sing, you know what I mean? I'm a musician too, you know what I mean? So that help with the mental and spiritual health. It help you express yourself. So whatever, man, how can I forget this too? Go for walks. Go for walks, man. I love the environmental change, especially when the weather's better. You know what I mean? I'll be going for walks for, man, I'm an hour. I love going for walks when the weather is nice. It's something that's very therapeutic. While I'm walking, sometimes I do videos, but then I get an idea for a video. I can ponder what's going on in my head and, just talk to the Most High through, thinking and stuff. And, it's a very powerful way to kind of keep your mind chilled. You know what I mean? I don't know I don't know. But these are some, because I went through mental oppression, man. I went through, man, like I said, man, some injury, health injury that lingered and stuff and could have got me up out of here because it was an infection, you know what I mean? So I ended up almost getting up out of here, you know what I mean? I didn't know it, but I don't feel like going all into that, but yeah, man. And, but yeah, it's just the main thing, all this physical stuff, going for a walk, doing some exercises and all this. Yeah, man, but the scriptures, man, is have been for me, like if you get cut on your hand, get cut or something like that, and you put a Band-Aid on it. But the scriptures been like ointment and Neosporin, you know what I mean, to help you heal along. And I this is my own personal, experience, you know what I mean. But let's go back to the crucible. But like I said, for us kind of spiritual brothers, you live in a society that ain't built for you. You live in a very sinful society where look at also what oppresses you as a man and men in general. You got women walking around naked, basically, with tight yoga pants on and nipples showing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, but she got a man. But, so he is a man, you're like, well, dang, she look good, you know what I mean? So you go up to her, talk to her, and then, oh my God, you harassed me. Never go up to talk to any woman who doesn't. So, but wait, the woman sexually harassing the man by going out naked looking. You know what I mean? Anus, womb, and booty cheeks showing. You know what I mean? Literally naked. And then so that's oppressive because the woman sexually harassing you. Yeah, it ain't like you don't like the female. You like the female body, but you like, dang, why you dressed like this? And I'm supposed to just be super ultra restrained and not even look at you, or else I'm quote creepy. You see what I mean? It's like the women have all this liberation and freedom, but that means what's the other side of this? The more liberated she is, the more boom, clanked, trapped and ensnared you are as a man. This is another part of the truth. Not that you know the truth, but it don't mean make it no less afflictive. Knowledge is power. And when you know the truth, now you're like, wow, man, this chick got a man or multiple men. And it's another affliction that many men, regular dudes, can't even get one woman that's dedicated to him, right? But then you see women on the flip side, 180. You see women with multiple dudes, multiple simps, getting money, getting attention, complaining about a dude taking her to, what was it, the Cheesecake Factory. No. Complaining that dude was going to take her, what was the other video? Starbucks. You taking me to Starbucks? A whole bunch of spoiled brat entitled chicks. This is oppressive. But see, if you don't understand the truth, it's oppressive. But once you find the truth, okay, we live inside of Megamara. Okay, these are spiritual things you understand. From the scripture, okay, this is Sodom and Gomorrah 2.0. Okay, it has an end. Number 3, okay, he said he's going to put the women to rule over the men for a period of time. Okay, when it's all over, Russia going to send some gifts over here. Okay, we understand what it is. But at the same time, living this out is oppressive. Living this out is depressing sometimes. You understand me? So, like I said, if you ain't part of the Rainbow Coalition, and if you ain't a female, and you ain't a homegrown 100% simp dude, then you're a regular heterosexual man who like women and want to have dominance over your women. Saying America is the crucible for you, bro. This is not oppression makes a wise man mad. You are oppressed here. And once you realize specifically how to, dang, this is a whole setup set to oppress you. If you a gay dude, you cool here in America. You know what I mean? You happy and gay. Same meaning, right? Same word. But if you're a female, man, you could be fat, you could be ugly, you could literally do anything. You can put, back to the example, I'm up here looking at it. Speaking of simp, not simp, but speaking of entitled little spoiled brat, I was watching this video and this chick, back to the chick, she was complaining that she thought that this other chick videotaped her dog or something. They were all at like a dog park. She was complaining, and the other chick said, "No, I was videotaping the leaves," or something like that, because whatever. Then the skinny Karen put her dogs in a car and then came over to the chunky rainbow-haired fat white chick, overweight white chick with tattoos, and basically had mace in her hand. And so I don't know if she maced her, or I forgot. So the rainbow head chick recorded all this on video and stuff. So when the police officer, my point is that when the police officer came, the rainbow head chick showed the police officer the video. And then, dude, the skinny Karen chick, man, bro. Whew. The skinny American Karen chick went off on a rant and just started going off and cursing the officer out. And I wonder if that's even illegal to be cursing officers out. And this and that, and you didn't even take my side of the story. And after officers seen the video, he was like, "Look, you could have stayed in your car. I've seen the video. You're going downtown." And then now she just went on this rampage for minutes upon top of minutes, cussing them out. And she's this little entitled brat. And I think she knew one of the police officers from previous situations. Dude, this is what I'm saying. Women in this culture, bro, they even oppress the police, man. So oppression makes a wise man mad, bro. What you see, all this stuff, you're going to be angry. You're going to be oppressed, man. It can mess with your mentals, bro. If you was in a patriarchal construct where you had a wife or two or whatever, you had some land, you know what I mean? The woman can fill your belly and empty your sperms. She was submissive and consistent. This is why you got a lot of brothers doing passport bros, man, getting up out of here and getting away from this toxic culture. You know what I mean? If you had that a peaceful situation, you would have more peace of mind knowing that, it's a lot of things to cover here, a lot of things to unpack, right? But bottom line is that when you see these women running rampant, and it's all, when I look at this, I've been thinking about this for a minute. It's a crucible. It's all set up to break the man. You see what I mean? Especially a spiritual-minded brother, you don't fit here. It's built to break you down. See what I mean? So a lot of brothers, may have thoughts of self-deleting. You know what I mean? Don't do that, man. See, affliction is for a period of time, especially if you spiritual brother. That's part of the walk of the Most High, is to be afflicted. See what I mean? Is for your friends to betray you, or your friends. Man, look, man, I'm talking from many experiences. I ain't experienced everything to the super degree, but I know a little stuff. The truth is like friend repellent, and the truth is like female repellent. You know what I mean? Like women don't, you masculine, you say, all right, I want you to do this, I want you to do that. Women, it depends on how she like you and all that. And probably a white woman or a non-black woman would be more compliant to that. But in general, you want her to turn off her social media and not have male friends. Like these are basic courtesy, not courtesy, but basic, things that a woman's supposed to do. But a man is like, he's looked upon as, you're controlling. You know what I mean? The American society. So I'm more specifically talking about American society. I know it filters over into the West and UK and stuff, but in general, it's the worst here because this is Sodom 2.0. And as a brother, and this is another thing I would like to put in here too, just as Lot, Abraham's nephew was in old Sodom, he was vexed and oppressed. What's vexation other than mental anguish, mental problems, mental agony, stress? He was vexed. You are in Sodom 2.0. The right mentality to have is to be vexed with what goes on here. If you ain't mentally vexed, not saying, this and that, but you should have some level of vexation by living in a culture that is as wicked as this. So you have the right mind state if you feeling uneasy being here and complaining about things that are wrong here. This is proper. You complain about, the women oppressing men and put them on child support and stripping them of his resources and body bagging babies, and women is out of pocket, walking around naked in the gym. That's oppressive, bro. I seen the video where this female was in the gym and she came in with some, what was she coming? With painted on clothes into the gym, right? So women they're able to walk around with painted on clothes. So then you're like, dang, she look good. I want it. But oh no, she got a man. Oh no, she got several men. Let me turn off this. Turn the airplane mode on. No, she got several men. Oh no, you're creepy because you're looking at her naked body, right? This is oppressive. Like I said, I would go to the grocery store, you know what I mean? I'm gonna grab some jalapenos and some onions, you know what I mean? And some salad, you know what I mean? And tortillas, you understand me? And some beef, I'm like, all right, I got my checklist of things to grab. And then I walk around, oh, this chick got her titties hanging, right? Oh, this chick naked with yoga pants. Like, dude, I shouldn't be able to look at another woman's anus and freaking camel toe and vagina imprint, my dude. Like, this is oppressive, bro. So then you in sin that you gotta repent for, that you ain't supposed to be coveting somebody else's woman. But she naked. Yeah, I ain't like trying to be all super prudish and all that, but dude, man, it's so oppressive because even the men, they can't even keep their women in check. You know what I mean? But oh yeah, back to that example, speaking of naked, chick painted on clothes. So they was in the gym and then one dude was complaining, look, woman, you got to leave. You're not covered. He was like, because, what are you gay? What's wrong with you? No, it's not that I'm gay. It's that you naked. And I ain't trying to be sexually aroused. I'm trying to hit the gym. You know what I mean? That's kind of, it's like, they invading male spaces right now. And so when you look at the gym, that's like, okay, you go there, you put in the work, put in the stress, you relieve yourself. And, I haven't went to the gym in a while, but when I did, I was go in there and listen to my YouTube videos and stuff, different YouTube videos. I worked out probably 45 minutes. I had it down to the science and stuff. You'll see chicks doing the splits or yoga, doing a squat. You know what it is in the gym. Now, they didn't have cameras. I'm talking about like last year, basically, since I didn't see women with cameras in there last year, 2023. But now it's a thing, women were doing squats and sharing their workouts and stuff. And, oh my God. And then I'm glad this stuff is getting shut down too, man, where a lot of women are recording men who are looking at them while they're bent over, pointing their anuses towards these men. And the dude's like, whoa, it does look good. And now, yeah, you shouldn't be looking at her, but she shouldn't be naked, right? So who's right? You understand me? But so I'm glad, I'm really, really, really glad that a lot of these gyms have stopped women from being able to record and stuff, man. You shouldn't be able to record and then put this dude on blast. Oh, he's creepy. Look at him. He keeps looking at me. Why are you pointing your butt cheeks towards the dude? Well, you understand me? Like, that's oppression. See what I mean? Women liberated, men are oppressed. And if you're not the right guy walking up to her, oh, you're creepy. You're creepy. But if you're the right guy, in other words, the guy that she likes today, then, oh my God, yeah, you're invited to the play. She'll come up to you a lot of times. So, let me read the crucible. It says a crucible is a pot in which metals or other substances may be melted or heated up to very hot temperatures. I read that. Okay. Crucible is used to refer to a situation in which something is tested or a conflict takes place. Often one which produces something new. So it says he'll make his man more precious than fine gold. Well, you have to go through a refining process. And a lot of what we're going through in America is being refined. So that if spiritual brothers, all these different afflictions and oppressions, maybe even loneliness and depression and isolation, or your friends leave you, your woman leave you, she jump on another dude's wiener, you know what I mean, and badmouth you to your friends. Now your friends and your family don't like you, you know what I mean? Now they distance themselves. The more you come into the truth, like I said, the truth is friend repellent, woman repellent, you know what I mean? And so it's I had this dream a while ago. It was a dream or a vision. I don't remember, man. But I was walking through this like how to explain? It was like I was walking. Hey, I did a video on this a while back, but I'll just restate it here. It was like a narrow walkway, maybe about a foot wide, and on one side it was like light, and on the other side it was light. And I think that fire was ahead. I don't remember, but it was like fire, either light or fire or something, or some combo. And literally like a foot wide, and you can't get in there as walking straight. So I had to turn sideways and scoot through there. It was like, so that guy, how it says the path is narrow that leads to like righteousness and stuff. And so that's why I got the visuals from that. And so it's kind of like that. I remember playing that video game. What was that, man? What was that? The End of the World video game, man. It was on old Xbox 360. They came out with part 1, 2, 3, and I think 4. New Vegas or something. Dang, man, New Vegas. Let me look this up. Hold on, man. Because I love that video game, man. Hold on. Yeah, the name of that video game was Fallout New Vegas. And if you get the extra pack, I forgot what it's called, but it's a certain, he goes through this mountain area, like a cave area, and you can't go up in there if you got all your equipment that you have acquired over the whole game and stuff. And you had to drop your backpack, and you had to really trim down your backpack in order to get through this skinny cave area. And that's similar to how it is in for a brother walking a path of truth. And it messes with your mentals, man, a lot of times if you don't understand that this is part of the walk. So a lot of times you have the things like just as the dude has to walk through, and I had that vision of the walkway of light and fire. You couldn't really have take a lot with you. You know what I mean? Because I barely got through there by myself. You had to turn sideways to get through there. So likewise with secondarily with like on not New Vegas, but I forgot which episode, which video game that was, Fallout 3 or something. But you couldn't go through that cave area because it was too skinny. You had to shed some things. And so likewise, you had to shed your backpack and this, that, certain guns. I like that game. I might get it again from my old system. But likewise, man, it can tear. Once you come into the truth and understand things, it's a stripping, man. It's like you are born again, man, and you know a lot of things get stripped from you, man. You're a woman, you know what I mean, or this and that, and people start showing themselves. So and that can mess with your mentals. Like, dang, where are my friends at? Loneliness, man. You know what I mean? So a lot of times you gotta be stripped from you, man. You gotta lighten the load. You know what I mean? Lighten the load, and so. But yeah, I like what this definition said. Where'd it go? One of the definitions, the last part of it. Hey man, where's that? I like that last part when it says basically going through a condition. Fallout New Vegas. Let me get rid of this. Make sure this thing. Okay, cool. Give me a moment. I like the last part. It says a crucible is used to refer to a situation in which something is tested or a conflict takes place, often which produces something new, something better, gold. So a lot of times afflictions and tragedies and trials and stuff we go through in life is just like the gold is tried in the fire. Men are tried in the furnace of affliction. And part of majority, brothers, of the affliction take place in the mind. See, things go what? They're going to make you or they're going to break you. Even the physical ailments that one goes through is going to make you or break you. It's going to show you what manner of man you are. But where does this take place? In the mind. So pretty much everything is mental. Everything affects the mental. The physical, you go for a walk, you mentally feel good and emotionally and stuff. So mental problems, and I ain't talking about like, somebody crazy and stuff, but just in general, you should be mentally upset, vexed, put it like that, because you live in America. You should be vexed of this. Now, some people, Caucasian persuasion, white men, not like I say, I ain't saying I ain't racist, man, and stuff, but I'm just saying what we see majority of the time when these mass deletings, that don't be brothers, but what I'm saying is that you could do, which I don't suggest you do, but some people, put it like that, take, their firearms and go on a mass deletion spree. See, I seen a video and this dude had this one white dude had it was back in the 90s or whatever. I think he was in San Diego or something. And he went on a mass like rampage. He had a big tank. I guess he hijacked a tank, like a literal military tank. And his mental's cracked. See, it's gonna make you or break you. And he cracked. And so it broke him. See, while he was broken, he went on a mass deletion situation. That's not what you should do. Neither a self-deletion situation. You see what I mean? It'll make you or break you. So let it burn you up. Let the affliction of life burn you up and make you into a better version of yourself. A lot of times, if you're going to follow the Most High, you ain't got no choice anyways. It's going to make you or break you. And, but remember, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Most High delivers them from them all. But that's my, let me read some of my notes I got here. But yeah, man, this place ain't really made for regular spiritual-minded heterosexual brothers. It's made for simps, you understand me, homosexuals and women, bro. That's what America's set for. Once you put that in your mind, you understand the truth of this, it becomes more bearable. And, even, I know all this stuff, yeah, but it's still vexing. Yeah, I know that the woman's set in place to be above the man for a period of time. I've learned these truths over the years and stuff, but I don't mean it's any less vexing. And like when I see these women, I don't know, it's vexation, bro. You understand me? But the truth is liberating, but it still don't mean that you ain't gonna be afflicted once you know the truth. That's it's kind of like when you're in the dark. What they say, ignorance is bliss. Nah, not for us to have the itchy minds that want to know the truth. We want to know the truth. What's this? Why is that? Why is this here? Why the BAW so masculine and loud? Why this? Why that? And that's why a lot of brothers came online to find out the truth of different things. They went to different videos. Man, what's going on, man? Why the BAW give you so many problems? And they come along my video, hear me ranting, raving, and screaming and hollering. You know what I mean? From the soapbox and the rooftops. Or to go to other brothers' videos. Because remember, the truth liberates you, man. Once you find out the truth about female behavior, female nature and stuff, it's like you liberated from the darkness of the deep lie that has been told to you. You know what I mean? And so hopefully my videos has been a tool to help you to, like medicine for you, man. I truly put, my heart, soul, and my, sincerity into these videos. You know what I mean? And I don't do this for likes, shares, and money and stuff. Like I said, you want to like, you want to share, you want to, support the channel financially. Super cool. But this, as I look at it, as I said before, even these videos has been a great therapy tool for me to give to you. And I'm sure you have been mentally and spiritually blessed. So we both benefit from this. So, different things, use these as coping mechanisms and tools and we say weapons of war, you know what I mean? Because we really look at it, it is a war against the heterosexual black man in America to break you. It is war. They have weaponized the woman against you. The system is against you. Once you understand this truth, understand that certain things can happen. Your family may betray you. Your woman may betray you after you start talking all this masculinity stuff. And don't, I don't know, man. Don't expect them to stay around. You talk about submission and polygyny, man. You start talking about that kind of stuff. She might stick around, though. You never know. I ain't saying this is absolute, but my point is, the more you seek the truth, very likely, the more people gonna vanish. See what I mean? And you have to accept this because this is a part of the purging process. Everybody cannot be in a fire with you because they can't stand the fire. You see what I mean? So this is something I was thinking about, man. Hopefully this video, to the brother that left the comments, is beneficial to you, as well as all you brothers. The furnace of America, more specifically, but in general. There's another thing I'll be sometimes watching videos. I watch this one, like the Bushman pranks, and you see it in different countries, different Asian countries. I don't know, man. I just like the Bushman concept. Y'all should watch some of the videos, man, where you have a dude who's dressed like he's just a regular bush, and then people walk by, and he says, boo, and he scares the crap out of him and stuff. He was like, oh my God, I didn't know there was a real person in there. And it's cool because it's two things I like about it. One, because it's a cool entertainment factor. I'm like, oh, shoot, and see the reactions. And then number two, it's cool because I get to see how people in this culture or that culture, you understand me, how they look, how they interact. You know what I mean? But one thing I was like, when I look at how these people interact, I'm looking at also the men and the female dynamic. And what I think it was Indonesia, I'm not sure. We see some regular cookie cutter, regular Asian dude with like some in shape, good looking, feminine, regular dress, not super ultra whorish Asian chick. And I'm like, and I've seen a variety of these different videos from different countries. I'm like, this is how this dude ain't 6 feet tall. You know what I mean? All these oppressive things that are laid upon and layered upon layers here in America to oppress men. Yeah, man, that's vexing, bro. Then you see some dude in another country, he's just some regular dude, a cornball white dude, and his what was it? I forgot which was. I think it might have been. They renamed the country. Czech, now it's called Czechia. It used to be Czech Republic. I watched the video there, and some of them in different. I noticed in the Western countries, the women be more fat too, man. Like Spain and definitely the UK. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was fat. A lot of like, so you kind of can see how women look and interact, and how people, males and females, interact together by looking at those videos. This is kind of a side thing that I kind of bumped into. I just like the freaking Bushman video. You got, but then I started watching them locally. I was like, oh, cool. And then you even notice, like, dang, a lot of Americans, they got American Bushmen too. It's like, these people are fat, man. The women are all unattractive and bold and tattooed. I'll be looking at human, behavioral and all that kind of stuff and just kind of studying people. But yeah, man, it's pretty cool. That's one of the things that intrigued me is how, a lot of these Asian dudes be holding it. There's a cornball, regular Asian looking dude, not 6 feet tall, but his woman is all hugged up with him, holding his hand. Then I seen this other Asian country where the women had their head covered and stuff. I'm thinking that's Indonesia. But I'm like, dude, regular men in America don't even get feminine, regular chicks, bro. And it just regular beneath, I ain't gonna say beneath, but just regular Asian dude. And I see that in regular life. And he getting compliance from his female who's in shape and have her own hair. Yeah, man, that's vexing, bro. But I'm still gonna watch the videos because it's pretty cool. I like seeing the Bushman prank. But yeah, so that's my point. Bottom line, brothers, the more you find out about the truth, it is vexing. A lot of times when you don't fit in, and you're not part of those three that I mentioned, the women or homosexuals or a simp, and you don't fit into those three. So it's only natural because environmentally this is built against you. So embrace the affliction, and I ain't gonna say like be happy about it, but embrace that this is, like they say, when life give you lemons, make lemonade, man. You know what I mean? So just, and especially, let me see what else I want to cover. Loneliness. I think I covered that. A lot of times you're gonna be lonely, man. That's like, especially when you get into these scriptures. Hey, man, it's life. Scriptures, life, water. That don't mean that, that you're gonna, everything will be all good and you ain't gonna go through mental misery and vexation. That means that probably the more you get into following the Most High, the more vexation you're going to get. But you're going to get the comfort, you understand me, of the Most High. And that's more, this is why I say when this stuff going on in the world, I feel more comfort because it seemed like over the last few years, the Most High been building me up and all that kind of stuff. I went through my afflictions and stuff. Now, I don't care. Be an alien. I mean, I said it now. I don't care. Alien attack, Arab terrorist attack against America. I don't care. In a way, like, I'm confident because I know the truth. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird. But, this is another thing I was thinking about. Brotherhood is rare. Friends are, real friends are rare. And you just got to embrace that it is what a TI is, bro. You ain't going to have a whole bunch of friends. Well, I ain't going to say you ain't. In general, if you follow the path of the truth, the more you get into it, less. Again, I don't want to say this is absolute because everybody's walk is different. Mine is this way, yours is that way, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, be prepared for the worst, hope for the best. But like I said, when life give you lemons, try your best to make lemonade, man. You know what I mean? You go through difficulties, and but these are the times that try men's souls. How is something tried? Well, it's burned, and it's tried by fire and affliction and difficulties of life. We know who we are when we go through afflictions. This tells us who we are, and it tells us also what the people around us are made of. Like when you look at what Job went through, all them afflictions that happened, his kids died, the woman left. I think she died too. I don't remember. His woman was talking about he need to just blaspheme the Most High and die, curse the Most High and die. This is his woman. You know what I mean? So he went through a whole bunch of mental and spiritual affliction. So these are examples we gotta pull from. And I think we got this super cheat code called the scriptures. But at the same time, you're a human being, so the spirit wrestles and fights against, the human nature. The spirit want to do right, the body want to do wrong. That's a mental anguish. It ain't ever going away. The mental battle and spiritual battle is going to be here till the Most High strip us or change this body, and we be in paradise in heaven and be chilling. Till then, we got to go through it. So hopefully this video has helped you, brothers, to encourage you and empower you to keep on moving forward. I think I covered everything. So anyways, like, share, subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, donate to it, cool. And peace.